Hello everyone, Matt from MFC here. Today I will be taking you through the inverted Spire strike that is now out on the Destiny 2 beta. I will be playing this through the PS4 as a warlock. As you can see right now, we have two Crucible plays and the inverted Spire. Feel free to read this to figure out what the strike is about. It'll be taking place on one of the new worlds in Destiny 2, Nessus. Right now I'm going through the weapons, so feel free to stop wherever you see a weapon you want to read about. And these are the armors. Those are the 3 bands you can earn throughout this entire beta. Welcome to Nessus.
A friendly warning. I am detecting seismic events all along the planet's crust. I believe the Red Legion is to blame. Hey, who wants to bet the Vax will tear us all apart trying to fix it?
That is the new AI called Failsafe. She makes many appearances throughout this demo, or beta, and it's quite entertaining interacting with Ghost. As you can see, I slowed down here so you can see the new attack the Vex have. It's a Void Beam. Pretty ineffective in my opinion, but looks pretty cool. That is the new Warlock specific submachine gun, and this is the new tree for the Dawnblade. I just switched it from empowering buff to a healing buff. Now back to what I said earlier, this is the Warlock specific, or Warlock exclusive submachine gun.
Oh look, look, it's a Vex milk waterfall. Can we stop and... Aww.
With a new game comes a new approach to voice acting, and they do a really good job so far from what I can tell in the beta. It's a lot more humorous. The big guy shooting at me right now is a Colossus. You might remember him from the first Destiny, always holding the big-ass Gatling gun that would tear you down. In the beta, he now has a slug cannon. Do not go through this. It will send you back to the beginning of the jump puzzle, and it's annoying. So this is a very straightforward strike.
Oh, we're walking into the light. I think there's a metaphor here, and I don't like it.
So I'll return it back to normal speed whenever I think there's a funny voice or dialogue going on. But the rest of it pretty much will just be at 200% speed, which you can tell from the chipmunk voice, which in some cases I find hilarious, especially with Zimbala. I'm using the submachine gun again, which tears through shields no matter what class of shield they have. Like this is Void, but I'm using the assault rifle. But I'll switch back and forth between these two. But as I was saying, this is a pretty straightforward strike. It just get from one point to the other, basically. Alright, here I'm running ahead because all the jumping and stuff just doesn't suit me. So just rushing ahead with my teammates. Right about here, we're halfway through the level already. Getting ready to traverse a battlefield between the Vex and the Cabal. Those spheres fall on our Cabal ships. And this is a new mechanic of the game. You can now shoot down dropships if you're able to. I tried to here, but the rocket misses. Plus, they have a lot of health. So I just move on. In this battlefield, you also get introduced to a new Cabal enemy called the War Beast.
And of course, the drills have armed crews.
If it's helpful, I suggest you deal with the drills when the shooting stops.
The shooting never stops.
Another funny interaction between Ghost and Failsafe. There's another Colossus tearing my shit up. During the dialogue earlier, you could see both the new Titan super and the new Warlock super in action. So at this point, you have to take down 2 drill officers before you can proceed on.
You know, Cade got stuck stealing from the Vex. Why didn't that happen to the Red Legion?
Calculating Red Legion similarity to Cade 6.0001%. Plus, you know, Cade's dumb.
You are both depressing and unhelpful.
I'm excited for the full game just because of these two. Just how they interact, it's hilarious. And I can't wait to see what else they do throughout the game with them. Here's another new enemy called the Gladiator. Very, very strong melee attacks. And if you can stagger them, do lots of damage quickly. Because they can overpower you if there's more than one. At this point, you are reorienting launchers so you can get to the drill site, and you'll have to defend yourselves against war beasts and foot soldiers of the Cabal. This is the final boss of this subsection. When going through this launcher, be sure to use your double jump or glide ability, because if you do not, you will hit the ground and die like this person did. Luckily, their revive landed on this side and not back up before the launcher, which has happened to me many times before. This is another new enemy by the Cabal called the Incinerator. If you shoot their tank as they lose the last of their health, they will explode and do damage to their surrounding teammates. There's the Titan Sentinel subclass in action again.
Zavala's gonna owe us big for this.
Ghost is obviously very terrified of this section of the map.
No, please don't!
So here's just another little scuffle between the Vex and the Cabal. And you also want to be mindful of where these blades are, because they will kill you in one hit. This is the final area. As you can see on the wall, that is who you will be fighting when you fall down and defeat those 3 harpies. I wait around a little bit for my teammates to catch up before I jump down and start the mission. As you can see, the harpies can also do the Void Beam attack.
Guys, we've encountered a massive Vex mine.
Watch your back, friend. I'm detecting multiple ordnance types.
You're not helping!
So, with this final boss battle, it's a standard 3-phase, 3.5-phase fight. I say 3.5, which I'll explain later in this fight. So, you want to get him to about 3/4 health before he will teleport. Be sure to kill every harpy because they will drop vital ammo. Starts out with void weapons, which does a generous amount of splash damage, so be mindful of your health. Now that he is teleported, he will dematerialize the floor, and you will fall to the second area. In this second area, there are 3 or 4 pedestals that you can stand on to protect you from his eruption attack, as I call it. He'll slam the floor and will cause the ground to be on fire, basically, or the floor is lava if you follow modern trends. He now has an electric repeating game. And this is a cheap but efficient way of doing lots of damage quickly. If you use a healing rift along with this submachine gun, you essentially have infinite ammo with his electric attacks. As you do more damage to him, he will spawn goblins and hobgoblins to help defend himself. Be sure to keep them under control because you will easily get overwhelmed. Be sure to pay attention to him as well because you will also die just like I did. This is one of 2 barrier abilities that the Titans can now do in Destiny 2. Out onto the 3rd phase of the fight. You'll fall down to the final area, which is electric elements. Kill these 4 or 5 goblins, and the main boss will spawn again. He is now equipped with a flash cannon in his left arm, and that acts as a flashbang and will also damage you considerably. These are the 2 types of barriers Titans can spawn. So this is just like the second floor. Be mindful of your health. Make sure to keep track of all the enemies. Wipe out the minor enemies as you go. Once you get him to about a 4th health, he'll lose his flash cannon arm, as well as his head, opening his chest cavity for critical hits. Alright, there is a prime example of the flash cannon. And there you go, we're entering into the final phase of the fight. He becomes a lot more in your face. He'll charge you and stomp while still using his automatic electric gun. And there you have it. He dies, all the enemies will teleport away, and you get specific loot.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it. We did a great job. Admit it.
Technically, the captain did. You live in his backpack.
Switch off.
So yeah, as I said before, super excited to see how those 2 coexist in the full game. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this walkthrough and found my advice helpful. If you liked what you saw, feel free to check out some of my other videos, and thank you for watching. This has been Matt from MSC, and I'll see you guys around.